Yes, dear students and my dear colleagues, many a time you get a chance to teach a topic in seminar or to discuss with your colleagues or your juniors what a critical thinking skill is and how to develop critical thinking among your students. These days you know that it is the time for competencies type of questions. Bloom's taxonomy is in full use. ऐसे में क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग बच्चों में लाना बहुत ज़रूरी है, नहीं तो जो हाई ऑर्डर थिंकिंग स्किल्स के हमारे क्वेश्चंस पूछे जा रहे हैं, आवर स्टूडेंट्स आर अनएबल टू राइट द आंसर प्रॉपरली. Still, most of them are learning by rote. And when it comes to think critically, they do the same thing in their practical life. But when it comes to the analytical questions or any other questions, graphical questions, data analysis questions, then they anyhow manage the answer, but they don't go to use this skill called critical thinking. So today I'm going to talk how to develop it, and I hope this will be very helpful for teachers and students both. Can it help to our little champs, little students of class 5-6? Of course. When it comes to critical thinking, जब आप मार्केट में मान लो एक ही कॉम्बिनेशन के दवा को लेने गए और दो दवा की बोतलें आपको दी गई, आपसे कहा गया कि सर इसमें भी वही दवाई है, इसमें भी वही दवाई है, बस केवल कंपनी अलग है. तो आप क्या करते हैं, या हम क्या करते हैं, कोई भी क्या करता है, उसके इंग्रेडिएंट्स को पढ़ता है, उसके केमिकल्स को पढ़ता है, उसके लेबल को पूरा रीड करता है, और दोनों बोतल को क्या करेंगे कि दोनों बोतल के ऊपर लगे लेबल को वो पढ़ करके ये पता लगाएंगे कि क्या सही में ये दोनों समान है कि नहीं, कौन कौन से केमिकल किस में कितना है और कितने मात्रा में है. तो ये हम क्या कर रहे हैं, क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग ही कर रहे हैं. सो इन ए वे वी ऑल आर क्रिटिकल एंड वी क्रिटिसाइज. दैट मीन्स टू अप्रिसिएट. वी फाइंड आउट द फॉल्ट्स एंड गुडनेस इन ऑल द थिंग्स. द सेम थिंग इज कॉल्ड क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग. इसी बात को आप अपने ढंग से समझा सकते हैं. बाय द टाइम kids start 5th grade, they are expected to focus more on thinking rather than just doing. These thinking skills improve problem solving and finding more than one way to do things. Now you see right side a thirsty crow story. About all the skills are covered in this story. What is a critical thinking and why? Critical thinking is a kind of thinking in which you question, analyze, interpret, evaluate, and make a judgment about what you read, hear, say, or write. The term critical comes from the Greek word kritikos, meaning able to judge or discern. तो ये जो इन्वर्टेड कोमा में फ्रेज है, एबल टू जज एंड डिसर्न, यही हमें बच्चों को बनाना है, कि उन्हें हमें एबल बनाना है ताकि वो जज कर सके सही क्या है, बुरा क्या है, अच्छा क्या है, बुरा क्या है. The process of actively analyzing, interpreting, evaluating, and synthesizing information to form a well-reasoned judgment or conclusion, you can say, is critical thinking. Why? Because it involves questioning assumptions. ये है तो कैसे है, अगर मैं यहाँ गिरा तो क्यों गिरा, अगर ये फूल लाल कलर का है तो क्यों है, आसमान ब्लू है तो क्यों है. We go in day-to-day life. For critical thinking, it is, you can say, a natural process also, because human being is curious by nature. Now we can use this type of riddles to give them critical thinking training. Now let's try. बहुत मजा आएगा आपको भी. Which glass has more water in it? A, B, C or D? Yes, you are right. B, because here we have seizure, here we have light hair or something, here we have watch. So the less volume and more volume game is there in B. Yes, so the paper pin is there taking less place. So you are right. The answer is B. Now again, can you recognize this? Very interesting. But you know that the question mark suggests that you have to write the sixth figure there. And you will be happy to know that they are 1, 2, 3 and opposite of that. That made the peculiar figure. And this also give a way to give them critical thinking. Another is riddles. Here are some riddles, for example, that you can give for the teachers if you are taking it in seminar, Otherwise, this can be used in your classroom while solving riddles. They really think critically. And here is Bloom's taxonomy. And you know that here are some suggestions are given for low order thinking skills and high order thinking skills. For example, we kept using these remember and understand that form very easy questions for almost low thinking. But when you go to apply, analyze, evaluate, and create, see the small words written there, and you will find that the questions starting with analyze, evaluate, create go to high order thinking skills, and these are inserted in competency these days. That's why the students, those who are not ready with the practice of encounter such questions of competency based on critical thinking, they are getting less marks. So we must make ourselves and our students a critical thinker. This is shown again why we need critical thinking, and here are some activities for you for your classroom or the seminar you are going to present this topic. This is activity number 1 to 7, and you read it line by line by stopping this video slide by slide, and these activities can be applied in your classroom. The 8th one is really interesting, and we can use some worksheets also. You might have used this type of pathfinding exercise in class 3-4 when we were juniors. You can critically make it little complex. And then again, types of exercises you can give your student to develop critical thinking. If you follow these 9 steps, you will find that in 1.5 months they have started creating, evaluating, and analyzing the things. This is absolutely helpful for their career building also. Another exercises give this type of pictures in front of them on the screen or printed form, and then for juniors you can say that turn the page after some time, after 2 minutes or 1 minute, and then write what items they have seen. And if they are seniors, you can tell them to write the same thing in the same order of sequence what they had seen. So you can make it more critical according to the age group. And here are some questions. Use it. Thank you. See you again with another work. If you want any lecture or any such suggestion or any slide or any video, please comment and write that. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe.